The year is 2042. In the heart of Europe, a tense peace has held for decades since the fall of the Soviet Union. But now, a shadow war is being fought between Russia and NATO, and it will soon boil over into World War III. You might be surprised to hear this, but inside the Kremlin, there's a group of hardliners who believe that Russia's rightful place is as a global superpower, not as the weak, isolated nation it has become. Led by the ambitious General Dmitry Volkov, these hardliners have spent years planning for their chance to seize power and turn back the clock on Russia's decline, and they believe that the best way to do this is to provoke a war with NATO, and then use the chaos that follows to seize control of the Russian government. And so when a small group of American soldiers led by Captain James Walker stumbles upon a hidden Russian military base in Eastern Europe, they find themselves in the middle of a deadly game of cat and mouse. The soldiers had been sent to investigate reports of strange activity in the area, but they had no idea what they were getting themselves into. Suddenly, out of nowhere, the Russians opened fire, catching the Americans completely off guard. Within seconds, the forest around them explodes into a cacophony of gunfire, tank treads, and the screams of dying men. As the battle rages, Walker and his men are cut off from their command and surrounded by enemy forces, with their radios knocked offline. They have only one way out: fight their way through the Russian lines and get to the command post to warn their superiors of the impending attack. But as they battle their way through the thick underbrush, they come under increasing fire from well-hidden Russian snipers. As the casualties mount up, Walker and his remaining men push forward, desperate to get their message out and prevent a full-scale war. They finally make contact with a command post and are able to warn them of the impending attack. But as they do, they are set upon by a group of Russian soldiers led by the ruthless Dmitry Volkov himself. Overwhelmed and outgunned, Walker and his men retreat into the forest, desperately trying to evade their pursuers. But Volkov is relentless, and he soon closes in on Walker, forcing him to flee on foot. As Walker makes his way through the dense underbrush, he realizes that he is being hunted, that every rustle in the leaves, every snap of a twig could be his last. Just when he thinks he has lost all hope, he stumbles upon a group of friendly faces. It's a team of Russian soldiers who have defected, and they are willing to help him get to safety. With their help, Walker and the remaining American soldiers are able to escape from the forest and make their way back to friendly lines. But as the war between Russia and NATO rages on, Walker knows that this is only the beginning. He has seen firsthand the strength of the Russian military and the ruthlessness of Dmitry Volkov, and he knows that if they are going to win the war, they need to find a way to stop Volkov and his army of fanatics once and for all. Will Captain Walker be able to stop the Russian threat? What other dangers will he face along the way? And will he be able to survive the war and return home safely? Stay tuned to find out in the next episode of this World War III story.